Hey there, and thank you for joining me for another episode of YQG and Bloom. My name is Tracy Martins, and as you can see, we are still at Wolf and Rebel for our podcast pop-up. And I have my good friend and my god, Ali Stewart, who is an amazing, she does Reiki, she does crystals, she does Gua Sha. She came up with a Gua Sha treatment for us crafters. For our hands, we get arthritis in them. And we've even worked on my foot, which I have really bad foot problems. And now you finally got your certification for the RMT.
I am an RMT, finally.
Yay!
It's been a 3-year journey, but I'm here. So I'm super excited.
So what made you get into this? Because, I mean, you haven't always been in Gua Sha and Reiki and all that.
No. So just over 5 years ago, I started kind of my Reiki journey with Tracy Rogers here in Windsor from White Feather.
Yeah.
So I went through and did all my levels to my master, finished that in June of 2019. And then I decided to do some... like an indie head massage course. So I did that.
That is heaven.
It is heaven.
Oh my goodness.
And then in October of 2019, I had a cardiac arrest and essentially died, had a near-death experience. Took a year off of my job to kind of heal from that. And then I looked at kind of deciding like, okay, that maybe I'll change careers at this point.
Do something you want to do.
Yes, for sure. So I worked in developmental services for 20 years, supporting people with intellectual disabilities, which I love. I love the people. Yeah. But it was kind of like, that was kind of a wake-up call to me that like you have a different path. You need to do something different. So then I decided to leave my job. I decided to enroll in massage therapy, specifically because I already had done Reiki as well as taken this indie head course, which I just love. And then I kind of got more passionate about learning about the body and how the body works. Yeah. So I decided to kind of jump into that, and it's been fantastic. Very difficult.
Oh, yeah, that's
like all
strenuous.
Of the anatomy and learning about muscles and about the body. It's like learning a new language.
Well, I mean, I never did RMT, but with my aesthetics career, I learned the massage therapy and learning all of the muscles and the bones and your arteries and your joints and
it's a lot.
Your vascular system.
Absolutely.
I couldn't even get into what you're doing.
And it's really in depth. I don't think people realize how in depth.
You diagnose a lot.
We do, because we have to treat conditions, so we have to kind of know a lot about conditions. So.
And it's hard on your body working people.
It can be. It's like you have to be very careful in terms of like body mechanics and really watching your own body and taking care of you. And I've been lucky. I've had some kind of classmates who we do massage exchanges with each other. So that's been so great, because everybody needs it, right? Like we need it too.
Oh, so. Of course, more than us.
Absolutely.
Now, did you teach them the Gua Sha hand treatment? Because you guys should do that.
I haven't, but I did recently do kind of like a facial tutorial. Okay. So I connected with Bespoke Aromatherapy, so Laura, and she designed like an oil blend for the face. She does a little workshop. And so I kind of went in and gave people a tutorial how to use the Gua Sha on their face.
Oh, wow.
So maybe that's something I'll do in the future. Who knows?
I think you should.
Yeah, just kind of.
I've never been one to really believe in different alternative treatments until we did the Gua Sha hand treatment at Diane's Crochet Club. Yeah. And I have arthritis in my hands from years of crafting, and I can't believe how much it helped. Then getting the plantar fasciitis and just months of excruciating pain, and you worked your little hands to the bones on my one foot for a half an hour, and for 2 days now I've been pain-free, and I'm not even just saying that.
It lasts for you. I'm interested too, and that's the fun part about massage as well.
Like it's so helpful.
Like it is helpful, and just like being able to see, okay, let's try this today. Let's see let's see tomorrow and in 3 days how you're feeling.
Yeah.
To then know the next time you come back, okay, we'll tweak this, or this worked, we're going to go ahead and do this versus.
Well, and the nice thing is like I know before massage therapy was just them working with their hands, and now there are so many different tools, all the Gua Sha tools, the cupping,
Yes.
and
Yep.
I know somebody else does different sticks, and
Yeah.
I can't believe how many different types there are.
There are. And I think it's interesting because everyone's different. Bodies are different. So sometimes people really, like, you've had success with Gua Sha where someone else may not have had success. So it's just trying all those different things and
But it's
seeing
nice
what
to
you
have the
like and enjoy.
options.
For sure.
And you also, you work at Breathe.
Yes. So I work Thursday, Friday, Saturdays out of Breathe Pilates and Yoga Studio.
Okay, and that's in the Walkerville area off of Chilver?
It's off Kildare and Assumption, right on the corner.
Yes.
Yeah.
And do you teach anything there as well?
I do.
What do you teach?
I teach a yoga class on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. So it's kind of very beginner friendly, and I teach yoga to kind of represent people who look like me and to make sure people feel safe coming to a studio, because it can be really daunting for people to come into a yoga class, because you kind of have that idea in your head what people who do yoga look like, right? Like sticks, and they're pretzels, and so
and they can move like pretzels.
for sure.
But that's nice, because everybody needs to be able to have good movement, whether you're old, whether you have different body types.
Everybody's welcome in my class.
I like that.
And because I have my kind of history of working with people with disabilities, like, I'm very focused on providing massage and all of my kind of treatments modalities to people with intellectual disabilities, people on the autism spectrum, people who maybe are in wheelchairs. Like, I will accommodate and sort of adapt treatments for people. So I'll do massage in a wheelchair. I'm in the process of purchasing mats to do a massage on the floor if people can't get onto a traditional massage table.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, if anybody wanted to book with you, how can they get a hold of you?
Well, I have my website. It's alistewart.ca.
And that's STEWART.
Yes. And ALI, just one L.
ALISTEWART.
Yes.
.ca.
Yes. So I have my website. You can, there's a link right on the website now to book. I'm also on social media. So I have a Facebook account and an Instagram. So it's Ali Stewart Healing, are both my tag kind of handles for both of those. And there'll be a link tree attached to my Instagram that has a link to the yoga class, to my booking system, and then my website as well.
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
I try to kind of put things together so it's pretty easily accessible.
Thank you so much for stopping in.
Thank you. This is not within my comfort zone whatsoever, but I feel like,
you did a great job.
It's like chatting with Tracy, so it's not so bad. So thank you.
What it's all
I appreciate
about.
it. Thank you so much.
And thank you so much for joining me for another episode of YQG and Bloom. My name is Tracy Martins, and you all have a great day.